Hello everybody, welcome. We are here with a brand new character, and what's new about this character? Well, there's a lot of things. She's brand new. Is that one, she is a survival playthrough. I normally don't do that because it's really annoying about the beds. I'll kind of get into that a little bit later when I start showing some things off. But one of the other things is, okay, first a little bit of backstory for her. This is Katrina Fay, and as you can see, she is a proud member of the Tunnel Snakes. She came here from the capital Wasteland. As a matter of fact, she is the one who helped Butch all those years ago in Vault 101. So as you can see on her wrist, she's got a Vault Tech Pip-Boy. Okay? So she was the one, her father went and did all that stuff in the capital Wasteland to bring in pure water. And yeah, she is the Vault Dweller from there. She helped out Butch when he asked her for it, even though he gave her a bunch of shit when she was growing up. She said fine, because she figured out, one, it's just she's leaving the vault anyway, so why not help the guy? She's never going to see him again, whatever, it's all good. She'll help him out. Good things may come my way, who knows. So she helped out Butch, and he was like, oh, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're the best. Here, you are a tunnel snake. Here's a tunnel snake's outfit. You are one of us. You're a tunnel snake. Thank you so much for helping my mom. And she kind of realized eventually that she kind of liked aspects of the tunnel snakes. Basically, the whole leather gang society and stuff like that. And after dealing with stuff in the Commonwealth and, you know, bringing the clean water back, she was really grateful that her ghoul friend and her super mutant friend, neither one of her told her that she had to walk into the heavily irradiated room to turn on the water purification stuff at the Jefferson Memorial. She's like, look guys, can you help? And they were like, sure, of course. You know, we're, as you said, we're immune to radiation. We'll go in, we'll flip the switches that you tell us to flip, and we'll help you out. So she didn't have to die a horrifying irradiated death. But after that, she kind of found the Brotherhood of Steel to be, she liked lions, and she liked Sarah lions, and she was friends with them for a few more years, but she kind of started seeing what the outcasts were doing and how they kind of got their way back into the Brotherhood of Steel, and she didn't like them when she met them. Before she even met Sarah Lyons, she was like, man, these guys are dicks. So she kind of just, well, she moved away from there. She moved away from the capital Wasteland up to the Commonwealth and decided to start a life up here. When she got here, she heard some of the most amazing stuff, and it was, well, she started hearing the Red Rocket Radio Bob, and she found, ooh, this is some hip-hoppin' music. And then she found the Cat's Meow, Adam Cat's Radio. And this, well, you guys probably can't hear it, but she likes the Adam Cats. Now, she stays with, she is true to the Tunnel Snakes. She's true to the Tunnel Snakes. Even though they were dicks when she was growing up, she helped out Butch. Butch did turn around, and he did leave the vault eventually. He saw her. He was still grateful. He helped her out. He was still a tunnel snake, but he actually wasn't as much of a dick as he used to be. He grew up, he kind of found out what happened, and yeah, so he grew up. So, that is her backstory. She is from the Capital Wasteland. She did help with Project Purity, and she kept her Pip-Boy, came up here to the Commonwealth, and decided to live a free life. She hasn't met any Brotherhood of Steel or anything like that, and when she does, well, she's going to avoid them like the plague. Now, on to personal playthrough and such. She's probably not going to be joining too many factions. I kind of like the playthroughs where I don't have to join a faction. She may, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If she does, it might actually be with the Railroad. I haven't done a pure Railroad character yet, so it might be with the Railroad. Not sure. Definitely not with the Institute, that's for damn sure. Oh, which reminds me, she is a super genius. Intelligence, 12. That's a natural 12. How did I do that? Well, I got her intelligence to 10, and then I went and I did the alternate start mod with this character. And one of the things that the alternate start mod gives you is not perks. Oh, God. Traits. It gives you traits to choose from. So one of the traits that she chose was gifted, which is you have more innate abilities than most, so you have not spent as much time honing your skills. You gain a permanent +2 to each special stat, but gain experience at half the normal rate. So, she got a +2 to her special stats. There we go, which means she went from a 3 strength to a 5, 3 perception to 5, 3 endurance to 5, 5 charisma to 7, 10 intelligence to 12, and I don't remember what her agility is. She's got some, let's see, that boosts her luck. I think that's it. Something's boosting her agility. Oh, she, well, she's, whatever. Anyway, her agility is 9, normally, or whatever, after the boost. And her luck was 1, now it's 3. So, let's see. So, oh, yes, adult mods. I like adult mods. This says it is not made for children, so nobody can get pissed off. Children cannot be watching this. It says so, not made for children. So, I like CBBE. Now, I can't do much close-up or adjusting because it'll turn on the build menu. So, anyway. Yep, little gratuitous sex. I like seeing naked females because I like girls. So there. Anyway. Right, so she has a natural 12 intelligence. But the nice thing about having a 12 intelligence is that, yes, her skill points go up half as fast. So when I say I cook something, let's see, can I cook something? Okay, afternoon snack. It gives me 4 XP. Well, normally when I would cook this afternoon snack, which is one of the mods from More Recipes in the cooking station, I would get 8 XP for that instead of 4. So, but if I had an intelligence of 6 or something like that, I'd be getting like 2 XP or maybe 3 XP from that instead of 8. So having a super intelligent character But then taking the gifted perk, yeah, it still takes you a while to level up, but it still doesn't take as long as it could. I tried this gifted a long time ago, a few years ago, but had an intelligence of, what did I have an intelligence of then? I had an intelligence of probably 6, so I could do science. And holy chrome, it took forever to level up. So I'm like, I am never going to use gifted again. But I found a little quirk. It's not a workaround. It still gives me half, but I haven't even gotten the intelligence bobblehead yet. So once I get the intelligence bobblehead, she's gonna have a natural 13 intelligence. Now, Samantha Kane is also one of my super geniuses, but she used the, and I haven't even done the, actually, it's not really going to work with her. I was going to say, I haven't even done the special book. Samantha Kane did the special book. She had a natural 10, drank a beer, which lowered her intelligence to 9, then grabbed a special book, put it in intelligence, that bumped it up to 10. Then, when the effects of the alcohol wore off, her intelligence went back to normal, which then gave her a natural 11 intelligence. And then, when Samantha Kane gets the bobblehead, she has a natural 12 intelligence. Katrina Fay here, she has a natural 12 intelligence. Then when she goes and gets the intelligence bobblehead, she's going to have a natural 13. So she is always going to be super intelligent. And I like that. It's fun. And it makes having gifted where you level up half as fast doable, livable. So it's not that bad. The other ones that I grabbed were good-natured, which you studied less combative skills as you were growing up. People are 20% easier to persuade. Vendor prices are 20% better, but your overall damage is reduced by 15%. That's not too bad. I mean, if you do 10 points of damage, you now do 1.5 points less, but it rounds up, so you basically do 1 point less, maybe 2 points less. So out of 10, you do 8. It's not, but then when you start doing something with, let's see, when you do 107 points of damage, and you do 15% less than that, you do 15 points less. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that, whoopee. So that's not that bad of a mod, but you get, people are easier and prices are better. And then she has small frame, so she's not quite as big as other people, but that never slowed you down. You gain a +2 to your agility, but your limbs are 20% more easily crippled. Well, she's wearing some armor right now that reduces the chance of crippability. That's a fun word. And it's okay. It's overall, it's worth it. Because remember this? Agility being 9, her agility was 5. She got small frame, bumped it up to 7. Then she did gifted, and that bumped it up 2 more points, so that her agility is naturally a 9. But she only put 5 points into agility. And let's see, yeah, that's it. So she just, whoops, I think, yep. I also gave her broad shoulders, ironic, but your broad shoulders add an additional 15 to your carry weight because I'm in survival mode. When I'm not in survival mode, you can still pick these traits for a regular game, no survival, and you get a 25 points increase to your carry weight. But due to your high center of gravity, you are more likely to be staggered by incoming blows. She hasn't really been staggered much, but God, I'll tell you, man, when those feral ghouls punch you, boom, one hit, breaks your leg, breaks your arm. It's fucking annoying. Well, that's also part of her, where is it? Small frame. So, But, and most importantly, because I did the alternate start, I started her at level 25. And the reason for that is, Again, she started out in the capital wasteland. She was born in a vault, but she was born after the war, not in the Commonwealth. So she had adventures already. So with those adventures, she learned things. So she already has some skills. Now granted, I'm improving the skills because you can get up to level fucking 300 in this game, in Fallout 4, so it's all good. But it just, you when you start off at level 25, which is one of the levels it allows you to, is you can start off at level 1, which is vanilla game, anywhere in the Commonwealth. You start off at level 1, or level 5, or level 15, or level 25, or level 50, or you can start at level 100, or level 150, or level 200. And I'm thinking, well, fuck. The thing is, when you do click on whatever level you want to start at, it and then you can choose where you want to end up and wake up in the world. You know, with the alternate start mod, it's you wake up somewhere in the mod in the world. You know, you're just sleeping, and you know you've been living in the Commonwealth forever, your whole life, and you're just taking a nap, so you're waking up. Well, I chose for her to wake up at Bunker Hill. That's why this map is so empty. I just started at level 25 and woke up at Bunker Hill. And it is, oh God, I'll tell you, it is fucking annoying when the game says, oh, you can't sleep more than 3 hours in a sleeping bag. Have these fuckers never been camping? Or, well, then again, maybe they have been camping and they hated it. That's why they said you can't sleep more than 3 hours in a sleeping bag. Stupid. And you can't sleep more than 5 hours in a quote-unquote dirty bed. Obviously, they either were in the military and hated it, or they've never been in the military. Both with shitty sleeping bag and shitty used bed times. You can only sleep in a clean bed, meaning only in settlement. Ooh, which reminds me, I learned the hard way that, whoops, there we go. In CVC, this bed, well, actually I learned that this bed with, I don't want to go and use it up yet because I don't have a lot of supplies, but this bed, which has a pillow, it's a mattress, it's up off the ground, stuff like that. When you sleep in it, I discovered it says you can't sleep more than 3 hours in a sleeping bag. So I think a lot of these are just retextured sleeping bags. Because I do remember playing in one of my other survival games, I built this one. And it said, oh, you can't sleep for more than, and I don't know what it said, because, well, you know what? To hell with it. Let's give it a shot. What's it say? Actually, let me just do, okay, fine. You know what? Okay, I'm going to do this real quick, because I just want to have a clean sleep. Peckish from lack of water. There. Peckish from lack of water. Okay, where is it? There it is. Let's see what this says. We're going to go to 8 hours. Okay, this is a real bed. Excellent. This is a real bed. Okay. Because there are some, as I said, that were, it said I couldn't sleep in it because it was a sleeping bag. So this, I guess, counts as a real bed. Good. So what did I make the... Well, anyway. Oh, shit, I might as well... No, damn it! Son of a bitch. Let's just move this. Can I... if there's pots over there. Here, Bobby Joe, you can have that one. There's nobody named Bobby Joe yet. Okay. Oh, and also because she was from the capital wasteland, she has a capital wasteland 10mm pistol. She's going to be modifying this, but I grabbed the mod Capital Wasteland 10mm pistol, also seen as CW 10mm pistol. And I like that it actually gives you one of those knives. I haven't seen one of these. Usually it's the combat knife is being used. And this one, it's not a combat knife. I like that. That's kind of cool. And what's also cool is, well, you can modify this in a few ways. The look of it and things like that. I'm probably going to keep this weathered look because she's had it for the last 10 years and it's been through a lot with her. But I am going to upgrade it, make it more powerful, not an automatic and things like that. But now, something that I want to... Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this again. But, well, let's do it. Let's see. What time is it? Fucking... Oh, all right. We're going to go for 12. 12 hours. So we're back to daytime. And I'm probably going to be like really hungry and really whatever. But I got a couple other mods that I want to show you. Parched but well rested. Properly hydrated. Great. Okay. Probably hungry. Oh yes, and this brings up another thing. With the Wild Wasteland mod or the Mojave Express mod, or I think it might be that one. I don't know if it looks a little blurry on. If you can see this, okay, we got gourds, and right above that, ghoul flesh. And when you kill a ghoul, you get ghoul flesh. You can harvest the ghoul flesh off of them, which, as I recall, comes from Fallout 3, well, and New Vegas too. So you can eat the dead body, you can eat the ghouls, but you don't seem to get any. Well, there's no karma in Fallout 4, so you don't take a karma hit. But in, I guess down here with the cannibal, kind of seems to gross out your companions if they see you eating these. But, you know, you can do this and stuff like that, but your companions freak out. But with this mod, you get the ghoul flesh, and normally it gives you like 15 hit points, and the more you have lead belly, it actually takes radiation away. So right now she's 2 stars on lead belly, so the ghoul flesh, instead of giving 10 rads, gives 3 rads. So she's peckish, eats 1 ghoul flesh, eats 2 ghoul flesh. She is now properly fed. It's kind of gross, but hey, when you grow up in the Capital Wasteland, you got to do what you got to do. Ooh, hey, Doc's here. And
Now the good doc was wrong. Spend your cash, and I'll make it all better.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
You have any of those symptoms? Tell me about it.
just
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
All right, let's flush your system.
so yeah. I mean, for now, eating the ghoul flesh does give me,
Better chance of survival.
Done.
you know,
Now, is there anything
3
else
rads at
bothering
a
you?
time. But yes, cows.
Hurting all over, doc.
Scrapes and bruises, but
But,
it's probably a good idea to get them fixed up.
With my regular playthroughs where I'm not doing survival, I see the ghoul flesh and I'm like, screw it, just leave it on the bodies.
And
What am I going to
that's
do with
that.
ghoul flesh? I don't need it.
Anything else
I'm
bothering
playing survival. Holy crap! If I don't have any food, or
That was it.
Take better care of yourself.
you
in
know,
the
some of the
future, okay?
food actually, if I don't have the iron stomach gullet perk or whatever the hell it is, some of that food has more rads than the ghoul flesh. So it's like, well, screw it, I'm gonna eat the ghoul flesh. Or if I don't even have any food, because as you can see, I don't have a lot of food. I have some barbecue chicken, I just made that. I have black coffee, that also comes with the mod. silt beans, dirty water, and a coffee cup. Makes coffee. Black coffee, and it gives you 2 intelligence, and it caffeinates you. Cowboy chow. That's not the one. Oh, I don't have it. Caravan lunch. Anyway. Okay, so we are at 25. Okay. I was really hoping... Oh, I can show you something else. Let's see. Does she... She does have it. Okay. So, well, I'm going to show you something really interesting. Okay? Let's go into the first person. And as you saw in build menu, I want to build a bed. And if you guys can see, I have 31 wood, 9 cloth, 15 steel. Okay, I can make 2 beds. That's not a lot of supplies. Making a crafting table, I can't make it. I'm too low on steel. Let's see. I've already made a compact all-purpose workbench. I love the compact all-purpose workbench. I'll show it to you. This. I love this thing because it's a cooking station, it's a chem station, it's an armor workbench, it's, oh fuck it. It's a workbench, chem station, cooking stove, scrap station, but it doesn't seem to work because I guess I don't have the recipe or something, and a weapons workbench, or do nothing. Whoops, I didn't mean to go in this, back out. It's really awesome. So, weapon workbench, I want to upgrade my pistol here. And I want to make it an advanced receiver. Right now, it's hardened auto, so it does 15 points of damage per bullet because it's an automatic. Well, I want to do advanced, which is 36. But if you can see in the grayed out area, I have 4 out of 6 adhesive. I have 6 out of 9 aluminum. I have 19 gears. I have 5 out of 6 oil. But I have enough gears and screws to do it. And I have the perk skill. I just don't have enough supplies. Well, you know, it'd be kind of nice. What the hell? I'm going to cheat a little bit because I want to upgrade this gun a little bit. So, here we go. I am going to do console commands to spawn in some stuff. Tilde. Enter console commands. Tilde. If you notice, there's no console commands.
Yeah.
I will go out here. Oh, good. I can do the other one. Console commands. Tilde. You guys know I know how to do console commands. You see it with Charisse the Bison General when she changes the weather and stuff like that. I cannot do console commands. I did not know that you cannot enter console commands in survival mode. And I know it's because I'm in survival mode because I went back to one of my other characters, not in survival mode, hit the tilde key, boom, console command window came up at the bottom of the screen. So, what does that mean? 2 things. 1, it means I can't change the weather. Okay? I can't type in. I'm doing it again. I'll even let you see my hand. See? Tilde. Console commands. Can't do it. So, that brings me to one of the 2 things. We've got ourselves a clear weather gun. Thanks to Shadowzhar. He modded this after I mentioned it in my last playthrough of walking through, saying it would be really great if we could have the flare gun actually fire clear weather shells. So, he made that. It is a very small mod. It's kilobytes. Won't take up a lot of space. But, whoop, let me go into it. And as we can see, I got it and fire it. Look how fast that fucking thing works. And I still have 3 more. Clear weather. On the go, when you're running, in survival mode. Let me put the gun away. in survival mode on the PC when you cannot hit console commands to change the weather. This fucking gun is awesome! And if you want, you go in here into, in my case, the compact workbench, chem station. But if you get this mod, you don't need the local leader perk at all. You can make this thing so you can at least have workbench at any settlement. No perks required. But you go down to utility and you go past all the radio settings. Down here to, where are we at? 30, good, we got 8 minutes. Clear weather flare. It costs 1 adhesive, 1 cloth, and 1 fertilizer. Boom. There's the clear weather gun. Costs 1 aluminum. Oh, and it weighs nothing. The gun weighs nothing. The weather shell, it weighs 0.079. It weighs a little less, but about as much as a shotgun shell. So, you know, you don't want to carry around too many, but you really shouldn't need to. And then you get down here, Rad Weather Flare, requires the same ingredients. Rad Weather Gun, same thing, weighs nothing. And I never understood why anybody would want Rad Weather, but Shadowzhar, Russ made a great point. For those who have the Ghoul perk, or whatever, let's see, not Rad Resistant. Yeah, Ghoulish. For those who have Ghoulish, radiation now generates lost health. Radiation generates even more lost health. Radiation regenerates even more lost health. And rad damage begins to slowly heal health as well as radiation. So for those who have the Ghoulish perk, you might want the radiation weather. So he included a rad gun, which, boom, there it is, and now we're getting, look at this, 3, 4, 5 seconds, we've got rad weather. But I don't like rad weather. So I don't want to be taken to, and you get, you know, hit with, look how fast that changes. That's just, Russ, Shadowzhar, thank you so much for that mod. It is so great, especially for a survival playthrough. Also, the other thing about the survival playthrough, I got 5 minutes left. The other thing about survival playthrough, as you saw, the amount of supplies that I have, not a lot. So usually I would hit console commands, which I just tried, to type in the codes for stuff. You know, I need aluminum. Type in the code 1BF72E and then space and then however much, you know, 100, 500, 1,000 aluminum, and boom, it enters, you know, player add item. I can't do that. So I'm kind of screwed there. However, Shadowzhar did add some Pulaski preservation chambers at a bunch of various locations in the Commonwealth, some of which are close to settlements. But I haven't seen one by Bunker Hill, and I don't know where the one is around County Crossing here, and I haven't been up that way towards, why am I looking on my map? I haven't discovered them. Finch Farm or the Slog. So I don't know if there's any around there, but even if there were, I mean, if there's one at the Slog and I grab his supplies and then walk all the way down here, it's just a long ways. So in the meantime, if you have G2M, it's a nice little thing. If you have G2M, you can, under miscellaneous, I think it's miscellaneous. Yep. Now, what sucks about this is you can make the G2M Workshop holotape. Okay? And what this does, it does a bunch of things. One is it puts it in your build order build menu. But the other thing it does is, one, You craft it at a cooking station and it costs 1 stim pack, which on survival mode sucks. But when you get it, I got 3 minutes. When you get it, you get all of this stuff. Initialize, which will get it so it puts the build menu, it'll put its icon in your build menu. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes for it to initialize, but it works. You can also set doors to be, affect the player, but it'll affect NPCs, like your followers and the people around, your settlers. They open a door, it'll automatically close seconds later. So you have closed doors, which is nice. But the other thing is you click on debug mode, which is normally off. You click debug mode, it puts it in on, and you get advanced settings. Click advanced settings, handle Woody's. I think that's for Woody's Wasteland. I don't have Woody's Wasteland, so I don't bother with it. Add raw materials. Okay, remember, we're here in the G2M Workshop holotape. Go all the way down to advanced settings after turning it on from there. Add raw materials, click on it, boom. We now have 500 oil, 500 nuclear material. We have 500 of everything except for steel, 5,000 steel, and wood, 5,000 wood. So now we stumble over here because we have 19,742 carry weight. But you go here, store all junk. I now have all of that stuff. So I can now go in here and improve my gun, because now I have all the supplies that I need. Large quick eject mag, sure. Glow sights. I like reflex sights. Now, there is one bummer about this gun, is that it is slightly... Oh, and with this, you can add a... I have stuff now. You can add a laser sight, which apparently improves accuracy, but if you look at the thing down at the bottom, it says accuracy 65. But then if you go here, no muzzle, 65, obviously, with the laser thing. Bayonet, 65. Suppressor, accuracy goes up to 72. So if you don't have a muzzle, it's there. Boom. Accuracy 65. Laser attachment 65. But okay, so if you don't have it, it's still I have more accuracy with the suppressor, which I want a suppressor anyway. Oh, and we can do a bronze tint. Oh shit, where are we at? Where are we at? We're at 38. Okay, folks. Oh, wait. I don't know where it is anymore. There it is. So, there's the gun. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. Sorry it took a little longer, but I'm really grateful for the mods. Thank you so much, Shadowzhar. Be excellent to each other and party on. Thanks.